One of my homies got life. One of my homies got fire. One of my homies live right. One of my homies died. One of my homies is graduated. We knew that he'd do it. One of my homies dropped out. His mama said that he blew it. Now one of my homies is broke. One of my homies is rich. One of my homies ain't go to try. Now they think he a snitch. One of my homies got kids. He only take care of one. His oldest child is the daughter. He always wanted the son. Now one of my homies is rapping. One of my homies is trapping. One of my homies is click-clacking. He always ready for action. See, one of my homies is square. One of my homies is paralyzed. He can't walk up no stairs. It's hard for me to look in his eyes. One of my homies is ballin'. On Sunday, see him on TV. One of my homies keep calling. His voicemail say that he need me. But one of my homies is a snake, so I can't tell if it's fake. But if he's right and he's seen it, then all that means that it's fake. One of my homies.
What's fucked up about it? Motherfuckers from your own city or little town or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Them be the worst ones.
One of my
What's fucked up about it?
And I'ma die for my niggas. But I'ma ride for my motherfucking hoes. See, I'ma die for my niggas. But I'ma ride for my motherfucking hoes. One of my homies is smoking. One of my homies is rolling. One of my homies shook up a Sprite, now he call that shit potion. One of my homies just fucked a bitch, he knew I was fucking. One of my homies found out. None of my homies said nothing. See, one of my homies from Houston. One of my homies is Trill. One of my homies keep lying, telling hoes he just got a deal. One of my homies is 30, still making beats in his basement, and he'll be there till he die. Cause it's that fame that they chasing. See, one of my homies is real. Call that nigga my brother. Call his sister my sister. I call his mama my mother. See, one of my homies is high. Now I ain't talking about weed. He shoot up all in his veins. His right arm look like a tree. See, one of my homies is single. One of my homies is pimping. One of my homies be on that phone with this bitch, yeah, he simping. One of my homies in Hollywood, he promoting these clubs. Invite me out to come party, but he still charge me a dub. One of my homies. But I'ma ride for my motherfucking hoes. See, I'ma die for my niggas. But I'ma ride for my motherfucking hoes. One of my
What's fucked up about it? The motherfuckers from your own city or little town or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Them be the worst What's fucked up about it? Worst ones.
You are now rocking with Flyboy Radio, the best in culture, the best from the world. It's Imperial, the voice of hip hop, and you tune in live with Flyboy Radio.
What's up, world? This is King Joe the Great, the Streets Poet.
Yeah, man, today's show, we're doing top 10 everything. So, first off, we're going to start with the top 10 rappers, man. I'll let King Joe the Great go first, man.
Yeah, and first off, before we start, I just want to say, do not send me no death threats or, any chain letters, due to these top 10 rappers. It comes from my heart. And if you think you got a better top 10 list, you can hit me up on King Joe Flyboy at Twitter.com. And, you go ahead and, you drop your top 10 list. Tell me who's the top 10 rappers to your perspective. But let me start off. Number 1, Tupac Shakur. Number 2, Nas. Number 3, Jay-Z. Number 4, Notorious B.I.G. Number 5, Eminem. Number 6, Slick Rick. Number 7, Rock
top 10 rappers, man. I'm gonna start from the bottom just to give it a little bit of suspense. Number 10 for me will be Eminem. I can't say that he influenced me, but what he's done in the game, his influence and his status, selling shitload of records, and his rap style, his lyricism. Eminem is an animal. Like, if you don't have him in your top 10, like, you're not a real rap fan. I don't care if you black, white, Hispanic, if you're an alien and you listen to rap and you don't got Eminem in your top 10, then you're not a real rap fan to me. Let's see. Number 9, I know a lot of people gonna disagree with this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I had to put him on there because he's a big influence to me. And that'd be, Snoop Dogg, 213 LBC, you know what I'm saying? Snoop Double G, dog. He definitely is an influence. I've been listening to him since I was fucking yay high. He's not the best rapper, but he's got, he's got that charisma, man. He's got that, that swagger, man. People nowadays say swag, but swag is half-ass. I'm full grown, so we got swagger. Snoop Dogg for sure, man. He's got to be in my top 10. Let's see, next up. A lot of people gonna be mad about this, especially if you're from the East Coast. But Notorious B.I.G. and I'm gonna say, you my right hand man left me. I say him at number 8 because he only had 2 LPs. You know what I'm saying, and he didn't have enough time to really impact the game. People are like, oh no, I can hear the uproar right now. He nobody ever had a rap style like him. He could rap his ass off. He really hoopla. Yeah, he could. But like his first album was the one that I rocked with, Life After Death. But it was a little bit depressing to me, man. Like, I don't want to live no more. Like, I want to live. I don't know about you, but as far as the lyricism is concerned, he's one of the best to do it. So he's on my top 10. So you can't get mad. I mean, you can get mad, but fuck it. You can get it. You can eat a dick. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 8. And then the bigger uproar is gonna be the next one is number 7 at Nas. And Nas is on my top 10 because of Illmatic. You know what I'm saying? And he had a couple good, don't get me wrong, I like Nas. I like Nas as a lyricist. I think he's a very good rapper. Only he never spit like how he spit on Illmatic. So that's why he's so low on my list. Illmatic was a classic LP. They teach people about rap off of Illmatic at different universities and stuff. And it's one of the greatest rap albums of all time. But he's never delivered anything nearly as amazing as that album. And it's a harsh standard to hold himself to hold him against. But I mean, Illmatic and any of the other LPs is incomparable. You can't compare it, man. It's like it's 2 different people. So I mean, that's not a debate for another time. But Nas is definitely at number 7. And this is one you don't really hear too often, but he's super underrated. Number 6 is Ghostface Killah, and that's because he has 2 classic LPs. He's a brilliant lyricist, and he's superbly underrated. He's definitely influenced me, and I didn't get into Ghostface Killah until a little bit later, probably in the last 5 or 6 years. Let's going back and listen to his LPs and the rhyme animal that he is. I definitely think he deserves to be in most people's top 10, but he's usually not. You don't usually hear his name. He's another one that's kind of obscure. So yeah, number 6 is Ghostface Killah. Number 5, man, is one of my favorite rappers of all time, man. The boy Slick Rick, man. You got to give it to him. He was a master storyteller. He had funny stories. He had wit. You know what I'm saying? Like Slick Rick, the Great Adventures of Slick Rick, man. Come on, one of the best rap albums of all time. So then Mona Lisa, and then Lottie Dottie. He just had classics out of his ass, man. And he knew how to tell a story and make you laugh at the same time. So I got to give it up to Slick Rick. Number 4 is the almighty Rakim, Eric B. Rakim. He's just a master lyricist. He's one of the first guys that really put an emphasis on lyricism, and he just had he had a lot of classics, even though most of them was with Eric B. But you got to put Rakim on there. Eric B. wasn't a rapper, so you can't lump them together. But yeah, man, Follow the Leader. I Got Soul, like all that shit, man. I got soul, but what's that name? What's that song? That's a sample, and I can't think of the name right now. I'm kind of hungry, so my thoughts is a little bit scrambled. So just bear with me. Let's see, number 3, man, Ice Cube. I'm only gonna say one song to verify why I have him on my list. It Was a Good Day. And if you don't know that song, like I said, you ain't listening to real hip hop. But Ice Cube, man, a brilliant storyteller. He had, you know, a variety. He didn't just spit that gangster shit. He spit that political shit. He spit that real street shit, man. He told you what was going on the street level. He told you what was going on in politics, and he could get gangster, man. And he could tell a good story as well. So, you know, definitely for sure, man. He's multi-talented rapper, man. He's up there. He's one of my top favorites. Number 2, man, Jay-Z, the almighty Jay-Z, man. You know, that speaks for itself. Like he's one of the biggest rappers of all time. He helped, you know, elevate rap to global heights. You know, so, you know, one song I quote from his catalog that's a masterpiece, that's a classic, is "Can I Live?" You know, the classic line from there that anybody, not just a rapper, but anybody that you can use it as motivation. I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. That's one of the best lines of all time. For real. Why not live up to your full potential? So for sure, man, Jay-Z. And that was the number 2 with Jay-Z. And the number 1, of course, man, you know, the greatest of all time, the GOAT, man, the GOAT, Tupac Shakur, man. And that's because his influence on the game. He's got 3 classic LPs. He's legendary. He's sold millions and millions of records. You know, people in Africa are quoting his lyrics. They got murals to him in Germany. You know what I'm saying? You can't understate this guy's influence on the rap game. He's one of the greatest artists of all time, you know. But Tupac Shakur, man, and the song "Can I Quote" from him? Let's see, man, me against the world. You know what I'm saying? Even a genius asks us questions. You know what I'm saying? So that just shows you the type of love that he's singing about. Because not everybody, even the smartest guys gonna have some questions. So that's like one of my favorite lines from him. One of my favorite songs from him. One of my favorite albums from him. So Tupac Shakur, greatest of all time. And all you guys that say different, you can eat a dick. I mean, I know everybody's gonna have their list or whatever, but I don't want to hear the uproar. You know, King Joe the Great has been a little bit more kind than I am. He's being more kind, telling you can hit him up on Twitter. Don't hit me up on Twitter with no bullshit ass list. Don't give me no reasons why my list is whack and your list is better. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't send me no fucking emails to Flyboy Radio. Don't send nothing. I don't want to hear your list. You can listen to mine because I'm on Flyboy Radio, and your list can go fucking take a dive in a trash can. I don't want to hear it.
Don't get it twisted now. It is something with that disrespectful shit. I'm automatically blocking them on Twitter, so you can no longer ever even hit us up, man, on Flyboy ever. You know what I mean? But go ahead, you can submit your list. You know, I mean, you can state your opinion. Just don't come disrespectful. You know, that's all I ask, man. Because I'm a brother with peace and respect, and I expect the same from you.
Right, he's talking good, so real talk right there, man. My man King Joe the Great. I'm not gonna say he's a pacifist, but he has a little bit more, you know, sense than I do. I'm kind of a wild head, man, you know. But yeah, you know, listen to King Joe the Great, man. He makes a little bit more sense than I do. I'm kind of OG gangster over here, man.
It's all good, man. You got a top 10 rap group list or what?
Yeah, actually I do, man. You know, I'm gonna start again from the bottom. I'm gonna say, let's see, 3 6 Mafia, man. You know, they're not like, you know, the best lyricists or whatever, but they made some catchy songs. One of the songs from them that I always liked as a kid is "Slob on My Knob." You know, "Slob on my knob, I come on the car." You know, they're definitely one of the greatest rap groups, you know, that are out there. They've been doing it for a long time. I don't think they're really together anymore, because I know like Juicy J is signed to Taylor Gang Music, which is a weird move to me. But definitely, they got a wide range of influences. They produce, they rap. They had their own little movement going on for a while. So I'm not sure what happened, if they ran out of money or what, man. But 3 6 Mafia is on there, man. Number 9, 8 Ball and MJG. Simply because their first album, Coming Out Hard, is one of my favorites from them. The song Coming Out Hard is one of my favorite songs from them as well. You know, 8 Ball will come out hard with the gangster lean. It's like